Alrighty, what is going on, guys? You might be able to hear I'm pretty sick, but I'm on the back end of this sickness. This whole week I've been planning for this trip because last weekend on my last video, finally caught a fish at one of these deep pools I've been struggling to catch fish at, but it was on a popping cork. So I think the key's live bait. We got the live bait. I got a bunch of bluegill and sunfish in here, and we're about to try to get some live mullet. I got my cast net. Let's see if we could finally figure out these deep lagoon fish and finally figure out how to catch them, man. Let's see how we can do. All right, let's see if it works. Alrighty, we're doing a live bluegill in this one. Guys, all this time fishing here, all this time, within 10 minutes we got one on the live mullet. Are you kidding me? Oh. All right, on this one we're doing a disgusting, very disgusting chunk of big head carp. Okay, I'm gonna try to stabilize us a little bit by putting this rock down as an anchor. I actually got this rock right over there a few months ago, and I've been using it since. Oh, it looks like that's a fish. It looks like that's a fish. It is, dude. Okay, live bait's the key. We got it, guys. In regards to my last video, the live bait is indeed the key. No, if we can, let's see if we can catch it though on this rig. The live bait is the key. Y'all don't know how huge this is for me because I spent the last 2 weekends at that spot where I saw what I'm fairly certain is the largest gar I've ever seen. So this is huge. Got him. And he's off. Oh, no, he's not. No, he's not. No, he's not. No, he's not. He's just small. He's just small. He's just small. Oh, it's a long nose. What the heck? It's a long nose. Oh, he's stuck. Whoa. He's wrapped around the anchor line. Shoot. Now, you gotta be careful when doing stuff like this because that gar could jump. He's not trying to hurt you, but he's trying to get away. Now, honestly, I might want to boat flip this guy because he's a little small to lasso. Oh, he's coming off. He's gonna come off. Nope. Look at that. The hook pulled and it got him back on the bottom of his mouth. That's crazy. First fish of the day. First fish of the day. A nice long nose gar. Forgive me if the camera's a little blurry. I think the fish splashed or something. Oh, he's like blue. This is pretty brackish water. I saw a needlefish earlier. Pretty little gar. First fish of the day on the live bait. I would gladly take it. Let's let him go. I'm starting to think in these deep lagoons that I've been having all this trouble to catch fish at, like I said in my last video, it's not that they aren't going to the bottom, but it's the fact that these fish probably only feed on, or for the most part, feed on live bait. And so they probably pass up my cut bait all the time. But I don't know, man. Like I've spent days at a few select spots that are about 20 to 30 plus feet deep, and there's tons of gar rolling, and they're big open bodies of water, and they just don't bite, dude. They don't bite. And now I'm only getting bites for the first time using live bait, whereas last weekend I got a bite at another one when I was using a mullet under a popping cork, so it looked live. So that's got to be it. It's got to be live bait. That has to be it. That's my only guess. No way, dude. No way. It's the live bait. It's the live bait. That's the key. Live bait is the key. That's it, man. That's all it took was using live bait, dude. I know I sound crazy right now, but guys. Oh, did he spit it? I think he spit it. No, he didn't. He didn't spit it. He's on top of the water with it. We got one on here too. We got 2 fish on, guys. We got 2 fish on. All right, we got 2 fish on. Let's put this rod up. Let's get this one with the treble hook first because there's something preventing that fish from swallowing it, that being the gar saver. So we want to set the hook on that one because he actually might spit it. That one's just sitting on top of the water with it. Oh. How does this dude stay on the hook, bro? I don't know what's going on here, guys. It looks like this fish is tangled in my line. Is that a fish? That is a fish. It looks like he's tangled in my line. It's like the tiniest little gator gar ever. He's tangled. Oh, it's a long nose. That's a mess right there. Are these all long nose hitting our bait? Because if that's the case, then the live bait is not the answer. We have not tried live bait on the bottom. That's what we need to do, I think. Live bait on the bottom. Cool little fish. Okay guys, I just saw a fish that was easily 6.5 feet, roll way out in the middle. It's hot, guys. I'm tired, I'm sick, cast net stuck every single time I throw it. So we're gonna try to go get some fresh bait in a non-snaggy area. It is very hard to keep bait alive, man. I just wish I could figure out these big lagoon fish more. Just to recap my last video, I have a lot of spots like this where it's a deep open lagoon, I would call it, and there's a lot of gar, but they just either can't find the bait or they just don't eat cut bait. And I don't understand that. Dude, I don't know what it is, man. Catching live bait in Louisiana in some areas is so ridiculously difficult. It's like, what do these fish even eat, bro? Like, I throw my cast net for hours, I don't catch anything. Alright guys, so my last video, I tried this little contraption out, the robo lure thing to make a fish look alive that is no longer alive. It's pretty morbid, but you put this in the fish. But what I did last time was I used it under a float. So I was starting to think, if these fish aren't gonna bite the bait on the bottom or under a float that's cut, and I haven't gotten any gar on the live bait under a float, maybe they'll eat the live bait off the bottom. Now, I don't have much live bait left, and I want to try shad, so we're going to see if this works, because this will come in handy, especially if we can't get live bait when the time comes. All right, guys, robo lure is a go. I mean, it literally swims. Like, it swims in circles. It's crazy. Okay, guys, so now we've tried live bait. We've tried, in the past, chunks of bait. Very big baits. What we haven't tried is small baits on the bottom. That is something we have not tried, and we gotta do everything we can to see what we're doing wrong, because we're doing something wrong. Because I've, like I said, fished a few different locations that are pretty identical to this one, deep holes that have a lot of fish, and I can't catch any of them. Alligator gar, that is, other than that one I caught on a popping cork. Let's see what's that. Alrighty guys, so I need advice. We've been trying the live bait. We got long nose, but that's not what I'm after. The reason I'm really trying to figure out these spots so much is because I went to a spot last weekend where I saw some giant alligator gar. However, it's almost identical to this spot and another spot that I have that I've tried a lot, and I mean a lot. And there's been a lot of alligator gar rolling. No matter what I throw, no matter what I do, I cannot get one to bite. I just can't. Except for last weekend, the exception was throwing a mullet under a popping cork, and I think that mullet went right in front of his nose, and I just got lucky. I don't know what to do. It's almost like it's such an open spot, and it's so deep, the gar can't find the bait, but I feel like that just can't be the case, you know? I've tried gaspergoo, I've tried shad, I've tried bluegill, I've tried mullet, I've tried catfish, I've tried carp, I've tried every bait you could think of, and I just can't get a bite. I've tried it at every depth too. I've tried chumming. I don't know what to do. I genuinely don't know what to do. The only results I've had is the popping cork fish. And I think, you know how alligator gar are, like, usually if you put a bait in front of their nose, they're gonna swipe at it. They're like a bass. So I don't know what I'm doing wrong, or at this point, I don't know what I'm doing right. So I don't know what to do, guys. I got 2 live baits out. I got a chunk of carp on the bottom. I got that robo bait, whatever. I don't know what to do. I'm at a loss, and I'm not gonna give up until I figure it out, but I'm at the end of my list for things I can try. I feel like I don't know what else to try. All right, guys, I somehow went and found a very large live mullet. This cast net is kicking my butt, man. This is the thing. If this works, then what am I gonna do with that other spot? Because it's a lot harder to find bait at that other spot than it is here, and it is extremely hard here to find bait, as is. Guys, I think a fish got the mullet already. Was that not a gar? Are you kidding me already? I almost didn't want this to work because it's so hard to find mullet. What does this mean for the other spot, dude? Because I don't even think there are mullet at the other spot. I don't know what this means, guys. I don't know what this means long term for bait. It's like, why won't they bite the dead ones? Oh, it came off. Why? Oh man. Well, that was a gator gar on the mullet, the live mullet. The problem is it's just so damn hard to catch the mullet. Why won't they bite a dead mullet? I just don't get it, man. Let's try a dead mullet. Let's see what happens. Oh, well guys, my cast net got stuck. Guys, we got a fish on the freaking robo lure. We got a fish on the robo lure while I'm in the water. Are you kidding me? Not small. Okay, so what's different here than the other spot? I used the robo lure at the other spot and I didn't get a single bite. Got it. All right, so here the robo lure works. The live mullet works. This is a win because I've fished this spot a lot and not caught a gar. But I really am trying to figure out how to get the fish to bite at the other spot. Okay. Robo lure and hook is back. Tag him, take a fin sample, get him out of here. I don't know what to do with this information. So we know the fish will eat the robo lure. I'm just so confused as to why they didn't eat it at that other spot last week and the week before, because I was using a shad for those as well, and I use it a lot longer than I have today here. We're still learning. We're still figuring it out. I honestly am not even that worried about catching fish here. Like, yes, I've seen big fish here, but the fish I saw at the other spot, if y'all watched my last video, were just, I've never seen anything like it. That's why I'm not that happy with this result, because I've tried this method at the other spot with no luck. So I don't know. Okay guys, that's a decent fish right there. First alligator gar of the day. I got the 2 long nose, now I got this one. Today is a practice day. This is a practice day because I'm trying to figure out what works. And it's kind of annoying because I tried this method so much the other spot, like I'm talking 13 hours over 2 separate days, so probably 26 hours total. That's why I'm not entirely, you know, saying this is a win. We got to figure out something. All right, I'm gonna get in the water with this fish because I need to cool off, and also just want to let him swim off strong. I got to get that cast net anyways. Tell you what, man, this thing gets in the way of everything right here, this little safety lanyard, and I can't use my motor without it. This is how you get hooked, guys. I've already gotten hooked like this before. The only difference was the last time I was doing this, the rest of the rig was stuck in the gar's mouth. Nice fish. All right guys, so we figured it out. It's live bait. Live bait is the key, and like I said, this spot is the most similar to that other spot that I went to the last 2 weekends, and there's so many fish at both rolling, yet they just don't bite. I've tried every bait you can imagine up until today, and then now that I've tried live bait, I realized these fish probably only eat live bait. So when they see a chunk of carp, they don't even want to look at it, you know what I mean? So let me know what I should do live well wise, which ones I need to get the longest lasting, the best for keeping fish alive, what is the best bait fish, the most resilient ones that I can keep alive for like a day or two, because here in Louisiana, especially at that other spot that today was practice for, where I saw some just monster fish. There's too many snags to throw the cast net, and as we learned today, throwing the cast net in Louisiana is not a reliable method of getting bait. There's too many snags, the fish are too deep, it's just not practical. So I'm thinking what I'm gonna do, not this next weekend because I'm going to the beach this next weekend, but the next weekend is go back to that spot. And like I said, too many snags in Louisiana. So I think what we're gonna do is bring as many bluegill and sunfish as we can. And while I'm fishing with those live baits, is try to get live bait on the rod and reel. Like throw a worm or corn or something. I totally forgot. I tried corn at that spot when I fished there for 2 different weekends. I didn't get anything, and there are a lot of carp. So let me know what you guys think. I'm all ears. Today was the biggest success I could ever ask for, that being finally catching fish here. And I fished here probably 4 times for full days each time. So this is huge for me. It's just that it's gonna be a lot of work, especially keeping these fish alive and catching them. So you guys let me know any advice y'all have. This other spot I've been going to, I mean, I really do think I could catch a big fish, okay? A really big fish. If y'all saw that video, y'all know what I was talking about. They were monsters. So I'm really excited. It's just gonna be a learning curve. So y'all let me know, like I said, best live wells, best bait to keep alive. Even like sabiki rigs, worms, how do you guys catch live bait? Because it's something I'm gonna have to do fast while I'm there, because it's gonna be a race against time, because I obviously with what I have now, I can't keep the fish alive, so I gotta use them fast. So it's a lot, I'm talking a lot, but I'm very excited. This is a new chapter for me in gar fishing that is finally figuring out a few locations that I've always struggled at, but I've always seen big fish. So this is huge. The only thing left is getting that bait and how we keep it alive. So as always, guys, thank you for watching. I'm really looking forward to these next couple months, because I'm going to some really good spots. But as always, guys, thank you for watching. I'll see you on the next fishing video.